Autumn, a time of initiation. Welcome to the Goddess Keys, where we merge fact and fiction and move through the gray area until we birth a living, breathing art piece that is our lives. Let's talk about autumn, specifically the month of September. If you look at the root word or the epistemology of September, you'll notice that it's not actually rooted in the number 9, even though September is known as being the 9th month on the Gregorian calendar. It's actually rooted in the number 7, and 7 is the number of initiation, hidden occult secrets. It's no accident that back to school time is usually up and running in September. This is a time of intense study, of mastery of language, concepts, and ideas. And how you set yourself up during the autumn time, during this month and time period of initiation, really does set you up for the rest of the year. I'm really excited to be offering the Uncoached Autumn Passageway. I've been sharing with folks on YouTube as well as on my Patreon how I've stepped away from coaching, being a spiritual coach. It's been a great run. I've been doing it for 5 years, working with organizations and companies with integrating wellness strategies through coaching, and then also working with individuals one-on-one with spiritual coaching. But one thing that I have transcended is the avatar of spiritualist. I've recognized and realized through my own initiation process that everything is rooted in art and creativity. One thing that I'm really excited about is this idea of scrapping the coaching model and moving into offering gamified quests. I have 3 options that I'm offering. With the Autumn Passageway, you'll be receiving these in-depth gamified quests at a reduced rate in honor of this time period of rebirth through initiation. There are 3 quests that I'm offering currently. The first one being the Alchemist, which is a 1-month quest. This is for folks who want some support with accountability and guidance for a short-term goal that they have. Some things that I've supported folks on is related to maybe quitting a habit that's been blocking creativity, or sometimes limiting beliefs. Usually the 1-month package is more for a kickstart to reimagine your relationship to a certain issue that has shown up with an avatar that you've worn within the simulation. We do it in a gamified way, and we merge fact and fiction, and we move through the gray area. And anything that you're seeking to transmute currently can be done through a joyful form of art. The second quest that I'm offering is something known as the World Builder. This is if you are looking to embody that emperor energy, being the emperor of your own life. This means looking at some of the structural blueprints that you're currently on and transmuting these blueprints. The first 6 weeks of the 3 months is more about identifying what the blockages are and tearing down those blockages through constructive destruction and chaos, through alchemy and game. Because if you're going to build a world, you need to look at the structures that are currently in your current realm to see what can stay and what must go. Moving from this concept of the law of attraction, where you hope and you wish that you will align so you can magnetize what you want. That's kind of more of the old world approach. The new world approach is seeing what blueprint you're on, scrapping it, creating a new blueprint to build your world. That is the 3-month world builder journey. And lastly, the Game Maker. This is a 12-month gamified quest with me where we go through the whole game of life that you're on. We look at the structures that have been created to keep you in looping cycles that are out of alignment with who you are. The Game Maker is somebody who is looking for a complete avatar shift. You not only are looking to shift the current role or the current scripts that you're operating in within the simulation, you're looking to design your dreams, design who your new avatar is, learn more about the art and the science of archetypes and avatars, learn more about the art and the science of the Saturnian energies of the blueprint within the simulation, going through an intense process of creation and destruction through play and through game. And then finally, creating your own game board, knowing that life is a game and navigating the way that you design your dreams through a gamified approach, looking at things very strategically and building what it is you want to see. The game maker option is for folks who are not only looking to identify structures that are providing blockages within their realm, but also clearing those structural blockages, knowing the role that you're currently playing within the simulation, and find an avatar that more is in resonance with where you're going on your game maker journey. And then we go through creating a new game board, because here's the thing. When you choose to get out of the avatar that you've been assigned in the simulation, because the simulation is built upon a binary code framework, then that means that a lot of times you can feel like you're out in the cold. If you let go of a certain avatar, the current game board that you're on has no place for you. You take the brave journey as a game maker of knowing that, and then creating a new structure for your life and a whole new game board. And this is specifically for people who are initiating into a more artistic and creative path. Complete creator consciousness and creating your own game, and doing so in a fun way. Sometimes structural obstacles can seem really overwhelming and super serious. But here at the Goddess Keys, we merge fact with fiction. We open up the caverns of the imagination, knowing that the reservoir lies within us. And I serve here to be a partner, to be a friend on your journey as you either alchemize, world build, or create your own game board. I'm going to be offering these quests for the whole year to come. These are done through more of a technomantic approach, and for more information around what I mean on technomantic or technomancy, you can look at a recent video I did on the art of technomancy to learn more about what I mean as it relates to technomancy. One thing that's really cool about this Autumn Passageway, which I am hosting until October 1st, 2025, is that you will get these quests at a much more reduced rate than what I typically offer them at. When I do take a one-on-one quest with somebody or a one-on-one journey with someone, I'm all in and I am your partner in your transformation process. I don't take on many folks because I find that less is more in the world that I build. That being said, I do have openings. If you are interested in diving deep into either an alchemical approach, a world building approach, or a game making approach, then consider joining me during this Autumn Passageway. I've done the whole, gone to the top colleges, all that kind of stuff, taught at the college level, and did a whole avatar shift related to that. And I also still really enjoy teaching and making sure that learning is done in an experiential, experimental, and embodied sort of way. I bring that sort of energy into the experiences that I craft, but I also bring in artistry of transformation through creativity, through the creation of sound, through the creation of imagination building activities as well. And we go very deeply within our sessions. If you're feeling that initiatory nudge, that urge, then set up some time to have a call with me and we'll see if we're a good fit. But don't delay. The Autumn Passageway is open until October 1st. And I hope to see you on the other side of the quest. Until we meet again, bye.